Welcome, dear friends, to this journey of healing, transformation, and awakening. Today, we delve into the essence of peace, not as a simple absence of conflict, but as a vibrant, living presence. Close your eyes for just a moment, and while you take in a deep breath, let the idea of peace fill your heart. Thank you. Peace is not something that merely exists. It is not an empty, still place. Rather, peace is powerful. It's alive, actively bridging together all that seems separate or divided, and reconciling all that appears to be in opposition. Imagine peace as grace in motion, a gentle force that flows through everything. True peace is not static. It's dynamic, ever-changing, like a river that winds through valleys and over stones. It transforms what it touches, bringing harmony to opposites, balance to extremes, and unity to division. Let me repeat this. It transforms what it touches, bringing harmony to opposites, balance to extremes, and unity to division. It's a creative force, an art form, if you will. Peace invites us to see how things, no matter how opposite they may seem, are ultimately interwoven. Just as day and night give rise to each other, so do peace and conflict, stillness and motion. Through peace, all these elements find their purpose and their place. In this moment, I invite you to explore peace as an ongoing movement, a journey within you that is always unfolding, always bringing together what was once apart. As we walk this path together, may we discover that peace is not only a destination we seek, but it's also a journey we travel each and every day. And I like to say it's a journey we travel each and every minute when we are present with what is. So let us begin this journey into the heart of peace, understanding its power, embracing its flow, and allowing it to bring harmony to the world within us and around us. As we continue this journey, let's reflect on this. Peace is not born from the absence of opposites, but from their resolution. True peace emerges when elements, even those that seem contradictory, come together in harmony. Imagine for a moment two opposite forces, light and dark, masculine and feminine, early and light. So at a first glance, these opposites may seem like they exist to counteract one another, each striving to dominate the other. But what if they were not enemies? What if, instead, they are partners in an eternal dance, each necessary for the other's existence? I want you just to leave you with that thought. What if? Opposites are not enemies. but partners in an internal and eternal dance, each necessary for the other's existence. In this way, peace is a resolution of opposites. When we allow these contrasting forces to find their place within us, we discover that they actually complement each other. Light can only shine in the presence of darkness, just as stillness is only understood in contrast to motion. Each phase builds upon the last, and together they form a cycle that allows us to grow, transform, and evolve. Peace, then, is found in accepting and embracing these phases. When we stop resisting and start allowing, we find that even the most contradictory elements in our lives begin to serve a greater purpose. The early movements give way to the later ones, each a stepping stone leading us forward. The masculine energy and the feminine energy, each with its own qualities, come together to create balance, nurturing a new state of being. As we invite peace into our hearts, we recognize that every experience, every challenge, and every joy we encounter is an integral part of the whole. It's always about the whole. These opposites are not hindrances, but are essential building blocks for our growth. They allow us to transform, to step into the next phase of our journey, and to become more complete versions of ourselves. In this beautiful harmony of opposites, we begin to see the true nature of peace. Not as an isolated state, but as a continuous evolving process. Isn't this beautiful? It is a movement, a rhythm, a flow that guides us from one moment to the next. As we honor each part of the journey, we allow ourselves to transform, and through that transformation, we become agents of peace in the world. Let us embrace the peace that arises from within this harmony, knowing that each and every experience is a gift. Every moment is a teacher, and every contrast is a doorway to a greater understanding. In this unity of opposites, may we find the inspiration to continue growing, evolving, and moving forward together. As we continue this journey, let us turn our attention inward. Just as peace brings together the forces outside of us, so too does this harmonize the world within us. Inner peace, the quiet calm within our hearts, forms the foundation for the peace we create in the world around us. In our daily lives, we often face moments of inner conflict. Times when our hearts pull us in one direction while our mind pulls us in another direction. Yes, there may be regrets from the past, anxieties about the future, or a sense of being caught between who we are and who we think we should be. But when we cultivate inner peace, we begin to bridge these divides within ourselves. Inner peace brings acceptance. It allows us to look at each part of ourselves, our fears, our mistakes, our hopes, and it allows us to look at all this with gentle compassion. Rather than struggling against them, we begin to understand them, to honor them as part of our journey. Imagine for a moment that this small, quiet peace within you is like the still surface of a pond. And as your inner turmoil settles, you create a calm, reflective space where harmony can take root. This inner peace is the beginning. It radiates outward like ripples on the pond, touching everything in its path. And as you cultivate inner peace within, you're not just transforming yourself. You're planting the seeds of peace in the world around you. The way you respond to others, the way you handle challenges, the way you live each day. Each of these becomes a reflection of the peace you carry inside. Inner peace is a gift we offer ourselves, but it's also a gift we give to the world. Inner peace is a gift we offer ourselves. When we are at peace within, we create an environment where healing and connection can flourish. We become a safe space for others, a grounding presence in a world that can sometimes feel overwhelming. This small inner peace is a precursor to the larger peace we seek. It's a quiet revolution, a movement that begins within each of us and flows outward. As we heal ourselves, we begin to heal the world. We learn to approach others with understanding, to offer compassion, to build bridges where once there were divides. So let us begin here with this personal journey toward inner peace. As we nurture this calm within, we become beacons of peace for those around us. Every moment we spend cultivating peace in our hearts helps us to build a more peaceful world. It is not a grand gesture or a single act. It's a daily practice, a quiet, transformative force that radiates from us and touches everything we do. As you carry this peace within you, may it inspire others to find their own. Let each take that first step, that small beginning. Let us be the ones who bring peace into every encounter, every moment. Just imagine, together we can create a ripple effect that grows and grows, spreading peace far beyond ourselves until it reaches the hearts of all those we meet. And as we delve deeper, let us consider how peace is not only a quiet presence, but a powerful healer. Peace has a unique ability to bridge the gaps within us, to help us transcend old wounds and bring us back to a place of unity and wholeness. Think about how in nature everything is connected in a harmonious cycle. Life and death, growth and decay, are all intertwined, each one feeding into the other, creating a seamless balance. In this cycle, peace plays a vital role as the unifying force. It shows us that even in what seems like an end, there is a beginning. Even in what feels like a loss, there is a renewal. In our lives, peace allows us to embrace this interdependence. When we find peace within, we understand that the people, experiences, and even the challenges in our lives are connected. Our relationships, like the cycles in nature, grow and change. Sometimes they bring joy, other times they bring pain. But each moment, each interaction contributes to the greater whole. When we are at peace, we stop resisting these cycles. We begin to understand that what once felt like opposition is actually interwoven with our journey. We start to see that opposites rely on each other to exist. Joy and sorrow, light and dark, beginnings and endings. Each of these pairs teaches us something essential, offering us a new way to grow and a new way to heal. Consider this. If we carry peace in our hearts, we carry the potential to mend the divisions we see around us. Inner peace allows us to approach old wounds with compassion, to bring kindness into our interactions, and to heal past misunderstandings. Imagine what could change in our relationships, in our communities, and even in our world if each of us, yes, I'm talking each of us, you and me, embrace this healing power of peace. So let us reflect on the ways our own inner peace could contribute to healing. Can we bring our peace into the conversations we have, the actions we take, and the choices we make each day? I ask you. Can we become the bridge that joins together the opposites, helping others see the harmony that lies between the surface of our differences? When we cultivate peace, we create a ripple effect, one that has the power to transcend boundaries, heal old wounds, and unite us in a shared purpose. In this way, we return to a state of oneness, to the shared source from which we all arise. We understand that each of us is connected and that together we can build a world where peace becomes not just an ideal, but a living reality. As we bring our journey to a close, let us consider peace as a homecoming, a return to our shared source. Peace is more than just a feeling. It's a profound recognition of the interconnectedness of all life. Just as every river flows to the sea and each leaf falls back to the earth, we too are part of a cycle that began long before us and will continue long after we're gone. In peace, we come back to where we began, to the oneness that lies beneath all differences, to the unity that transcends our division. It's a place where heaven meets earth, where the spirit and the physical world embrace. Here, in this shared home, we recognize that we are not separate from one another, or from nature, or from the universe itself. And so peace becomes a reminder of our own interconnectedness. It is a gentle invitation to see the sacredness of all beings and to understand that we are all part of the same vast, unfolding story. In this way, peace calls us back to ourselves and to one another with a sense of compassion and gratitude. Now, I invite you to take a moment to connect with the peace within you. Close your eyes if you wish, and take a deep breath. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breathing, the rise and fall. As you breathe in, allow yourself to feel the presence of peace flowing through you. And as you breathe out, imagine sharing this peace with the world around you, like a wave of calm that spreads outward. Know that in this moment, as you cultivate peace within yourself, you are participating in a creative healing movement, one that touches not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you. With each moment of peace you embrace, you contribute to a world that is more and more compassionate, more understanding, and more connected. As we leave this time together, carry this feeling of peace in your heart. Let us remind you of the incredible power you hold to transform your life and to make a positive impact in the world. When we each create and cultivate peace within, we create a ripple that can reach the hearts of others, nurturing a world where unity and harmony thrive. Thank you for joining us on this journey. May you walk forward with peace in your heart, knowing that you are part of something much larger, a beautiful, interconnected web of life. Together, let us nurture this peace and let it be our gift to the world. As we close today's message, remember that peace is not a destination, but a daily, transformative practice. It is something we choose each day, with each breath, with each interconnection. Peace requires our kindness, our attention, and most of all, an open heart. The journey towards peace may sometimes feel challenging, but it is in these moments that we are given the chance to grow. With each step, we weave a little more harmony into the fabric of our lives and the world around us. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me on this exploration of peace today. Your presence here is a beautiful reminder that peace is possible and that together we can create a world where peace thrives in the hearts of all. If this message has resonated with you, please consider subscribing to our channel. We invite you to join our community as we continue to share messages that heal hearts, transform lives, and awaken expanded consciousness. Together, let us walk this path of peace and may it light the way forward for us all. See you next time.